Opening the OGL widget displays all help and support available within the Oracle system based on the role or roles of the user who's logged in. The top section, Getting Started, contains relevant information to help getting started with Oracle. Below this, the interactive process guides are listed, grouped into sections. The buttons on the left-hand side can be used to filter the content of each section and find the required item. When viewing the complete list, if we scroll down, we can see links to additional resources such as training courses and policy documentation. For this demonstration, we're going to request the setup of a new supplier using the process guide Request Supplier Registration. Each process guide starts with the navigation from the home page to the relevant screen. In this case, there are further instructions to navigate to the appropriate task within the menu related to supplier activities. Every process guide displays a message like this one at the first screen, unique to the specific activity it covers. A Before You Start section sets the scene and provides information about prerequisites, and the What Happens Next section explains what happens after this task. In this example, it advises that once approval is granted, the supplier will be available for raising purchase orders. The message also contains a reminder to watch out for smart tips and flashing beacons for more detailed instructions or further information while working through the process. The next process guide step directs the user to complete the fields in the top section of this screen. Here we can see several examples of smart tips. The color has been customized so that they stand out and also look different from the standard Oracle help icons, such as the one next to the screen name. Some smart tips provide critical information to ensure correct data input, such as this one on the company field. Some tips facilitate the selection of appropriate values, such as this one on the supplier type field. Notice in this tip there is also a hyperlink to access a form that needs to be completed at this stage of the process. When all information is being complete, click on the Next button. The next step is to complete contact information. Note the smart tip in this pop-up window. These fields are not marked as mandatory by Oracle, but the tip advises that we want people to record at least one phone number. The next step is to add addresses. Note for these additional steps, we've added Back and Next buttons in case the user wants to add more than one contact or more than one address. They can thereby repeat a step in the process if necessary and control the advancement of the guide while they do so. Here we can see some more smart tips. For example, this one is making sure that we tick the correct checkbox at this stage. Final instruction is to link the contact before clicking OK. Next step is to add the products and services. The final instruction before submitting the request is to check that all the information has been completed. We're being asked to hover over the smart tip next to the register button which provides a checklist as a warning that the approver is likely to reject the registration or request further information if it's incomplete. Once we've checked this, we can click Register and complete the process. The final message advises that the process has been completed and includes a reminder of what happens next. Click Done to close the guide.